Hey everyone, it's John here with notesonagaguitar.com. In this video I'm going to show you how to play an open D chord on the guitar. That's this chord right here. And that's one of the basic beginner chords. So let's take a look at how it's fingered. So first of all, you're going to take your first finger and put it on the second fret of the G string. Your third finger goes on the third fret of the B string. And then your second finger goes on the second fret of the high E string, like that. So with your right hand, play the top four strings. So try and put that open D string in the bass. You can also have the low A string in the bass, but you don't want to hit the low E string because that doesn't sound great, and it's not a D chord. So when you're playing this, try and keep your thumb, as I always say in my videos, to the point of being annoying. When you're learning, at least, keep your thumb behind the fingerboard like this, behind the neck. You know, you can eventually play it with your thumb wrapped around, but when you're learning it, you want to be able to do it like this so that you can play it both ways. Also play with the tips of your fingers like that, rather than if you flatten out your fingers, this finger, for example, will get in the way of this high E string. You know, it will make it buzz or just make it not sound at all. So you got to play with the tips of your fingers so each note rings out clearly. So go through each note one at a time to make sure that it sounds good, like this. All right, if you hear buzzing or something, like, see what's going on. In this case, I intentionally am not playing as, I'm not pressing down hard enough with this first finger. So you can hear what it sounds like if I fix that by pressing down a little harder. See? So just go through one at a time and make sure that you're playing each note cleanly. One thing you can do to kind of vary this chord a little bit is to add your pinky to the third fret of the high E string here. This is called the suspended fourth chord. So you go from this to that. It's a very common thing to do. Also, you could do another suspension by taking your second finger off of the second fret here so that you play an open E string like this. Go from this to this. It's also a common thing to do. So those are just a couple of little variations you can do with that chord to add some spice to it, I guess. That's the open D chord. It's pretty simple. Hopefully you won't have too much trouble with it. Check out my other videos in this series of beginner chords, and I'll see you in the next one.